today's function just to remember what had happened 50 years back. That is the emergency which was here in this country, which nobody thought would have been in this country. Such type of period, black period will be there in the life of Bharat Mata. But it was there to be. Now today we are celebrating 50 years. It is not in fact a celebration. It is remembering what had happened that time. And that is the function today. For this function on dais along with me are Shri Ravi Kumar, Secretary Shri Padmanabha Seva Samiti, Shri P. Unni Krishnan ji, Shri P. Girish ji, Shri V. K. Vishwanathan ji, Shri Kava Surendran ji, Shri R. Mohanan, who is General Secretary of the Association of Emergency Victims, all other dignitaries, Priya Sahodari, Sahodaran Mare, Namaskar. I know you have been waiting for a long period today here. It was more than 2 hours almost now. But sometimes it happens. We cannot blame anybody. Because 50 years back, if we just try to peek into it, we will understand what was the period of that black era. It was a very big blow to the democracy in this country. We have been telling whole world that we are the largest democracy in the world and deep-rooted democracy in the world. But when Indira ji came to power, she was quite acquainted with all the things and she was knowing what is to be done here to remain in power till her last breath. She was knowing that. And when the atmosphere in this country started beginning against her, she also knew what is to be done for this. And so she imposed an era called emergency. That was a black, dark spot on our age-old democracy. I remember here what Winston Churchill had said when in the British Parliament, Freedom of India Act was to be passed. Churchill had opposed this. He said, Indian people do not deserve democracy. They do not deserve any freedom. They should be slaves of Britishers. That is what Churchill had said. Many people had opposed him, and he was proved wrong many a times and always. But in the year 1975, when the emergency was imposed in this country, all the freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom to leave, freedom to move, everything was curbed. That time many people felt Churchill was correct. But it was correctness, his wisdom was only for few months. Afterwards, India rebounded back. The people of India came out again to prove that we are Indians and we are deep-rooted and we have democracy in our blood. That is what we proved again in the year 1977. So from March 1975 to March 1977, This period of 2 years was definitely a period of all brutalities, horrifying days of this country. In fact, nobody wants to remember those. Many of you were in jail that time, but most of you do not even know what had happened that time. I was in jail along with my father in Goa. Both of us were there together in the jail. We never knew when my father was there and when myself was there. But we met someday and we both of us were astonished to see each other there in the jail. That was emergency. That was atrocity. That was brutality of Indira Gandhi. Because her very seat of the chair of Prime Ministership was shaken, she wanted to have power till her last breath.